And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming. My name is Catina Neal. I am a proud product of public schools. I am a mother. I have been a foster parent, and I am an 18-year special educational assistant in the Minneapolis public schools, living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so I am proud of my children. Demetrius graduated from Minneapolis North Community High School. Lamarck, Shamar, and Natina are all in public schools. As an ESP, my job is many things. At school, I am the first to greet our children in the morning and the last to say goodnight. I know who needs breakfast, who needs a hug, and who needs an extra snack before going home at night. Every one of my students gets a smile. It is our relationships and our skill sets that allow us to connect with our students and their families and connect our students to the school. This is what is so critical. When we talk about racial disparities, we must ask, do our families even feel welcome in their child's school? How can we create the necessary partnership between home and family? Without ESPs, we cannot. Okay? In the classroom, I know how to get a group reading project going, how to get my classroom teacher out of a jam, and how to keep a student who may be elevating from being suspended by intervening early and de-escalating a potentially volatile situation. I am also teaching coping skills, and now what they call social emotional learning, or how to be kind and connect with others all the time. Being in our schools for 18 years, I have seen how the state's underfunding of special education means that we do not have enough adults to meet the growing needs of our students. I know our children can succeed. I have seen it myself. But I also know that we don't have enough frontline support to lift up every child. In my district alone, Minneapolis must take $56 million from other students to cover the bare minimum for special education students. Across Minnesota, the state underfunds special education by more than $650 million. This means our students don't get the support they need. And it also means I get paid $2 less than my general educational counterparts. In a year when we had a $2 billion surplus, instead of funding our schools, the legislature gave tax cuts for premium cigars and other gifts to our wealthy friends. Now, this is not right at all, okay? As ESPs, as ESPs, we are educators and caregivers. I spend my own money to provide the basics for my students, okay? I am asked to call families and solve problems. Parents seek me out as a trusted advisor. I am an authentic voice for what is right, and my school district depends on that. And finally, if you still doubt the impact of the work that I do, ask my classroom teacher who had to go a day without me in the classroom. When I returned back, I asked, how did things go yesterday? And she responded, it was extremely a difficult day, Catina, without you. So now I am not alone. My fellow ESPs all over the state of Minnesota can tell you the same stories of their impact they have every day with our students in the classroom. And we can also tell you that ESPs all over the state of Minnesota qualify for food stamps, heating assistance, and public housing subsidies, okay? And that is not right at all. Can I get an amen on that one? That is not right. Now, can you imagine Please, just think for a second. Just imagine in your head, if our schools were fully funded, what our students can accomplish. Can you imagine if we were paid a fair wage and didn't have to hold down 2 and 3 jobs just to pay our bills? You know, how our lives would improve. This is possible. It's possible, but it's gonna take a lot of hard work. It is not easy. It will require ESPs all over the state to step up to this challenge. And because of that, I'm not about to sit this election out. I am. So if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, like me, then join your union and fight for our students, schools, communities, and families. Join us in our effort to get out the vote for a pro-public education governor and legislature. And let's get ourselves the raise we know we have earned. Thank you very much.